All right, guys. So it's 11:55 a.m. Just a few minutes before noon. I'm out here in. I'm not really downtown, just a few blocks from downtown, but I'm still on Westlake. And if you head south, you'll be in Westlake Center. But I'm on Seventh. Yeah, Seventh. It's like Westlake's kind of crossing over at basically Seventh and Virginia. And I'm gonna head down to South Lake Union today and film. There's like a cool new park or area they built out there, so I want to show you guys that. I think I bumped my mic. Hopefully, it didn't sound weird. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to start the video here because this area looks pretty cool, and I don't spend too much time in this area, and there's like a whole lot of new high rises that came up, and you have the Amazon atrium and all that kind of stuff. It looks really cool. I mean, I don't really care about Amazon. I think I said it in another video. So anyways, yeah, it does look cool. You can't deny it. But there's a kind of a quick little view right there of the area. All right, I'm gonna head over and film the atrium. There's a lot of security over there, so hopefully they don't give me a hard time for having the camera out, but we'll see how that goes, right? All right, well, guys, let's do this thing. Show you guys this area, and then head over to South Lake Union. That's the plan. So, but in the meantime,
Anybody can say what they want, but they should know coming in that there's
all this is fairly new. So, you guys can get a look at that. All right, so here's the atrium right here. Looks pretty cool, right? I can only imagine how much money it costs to get this thing built, but it's undeniable. It does look pretty cool. Kind of big lounge area right here. Let me get into this shade over here one sec. That looks kind of cool. So you see that sign over there, Elephant Car Wash? So this area used to be like just really run down. And I mean, obviously now it's like all like posh and upscale with all these new buildings and all this like stupid money in the area. But if you can imagine, this area was just like just really run down, like really old, and like the streets were like all uneven. Everything was pretty like just busted. And we fast forward all these years later, and now it looks like this. Pretty wild. Yeah, so that place, I didn't point it out. I was adjusting my headphones. There's a place called State Street or Great State Burger. It's like a chain. There's a like a handful of them. There aren't that many. They had one over on. Go, bro. He's staring at his phone. So yeah, there was one on 2nd Avenue, like 2nd and like I can't remember, downtown. But they closed that one down though. But there's one on the waterfront too, as well. And the burgers are pretty decent.
was like, that feels like something.
That's about it for the area that I wanted to show you guys, but hopefully this allergy pill kicks in soon, because my throat is really dry and it's taking forever to get over this cold. It's been like week 5 or week 6 or whatever. Kind of a drag. But all right, guys, I'm gonna make my way to South Lake Union and show you guys that, but I'll get back to you guys in a few. All right, guys, yeah, so I'm back and I'm here at South Lake Union, and across the street I actually noticed when I sat down to take a break and look at my footage from earlier, there's a Pizza Mart over there. That wasn't there last time I was here, and I was here, I don't know, time flies. I want to say like 6 months ago, but honestly maybe it was like maybe a year ago. That's how quickly time flies. You know what I'm talking about. It's 70 degrees out here. It's supposed to hit like 76 today. That's why I got out here nice and early. Yeah, South Lake Union. So I'm gonna walk over and cross this bridge over here and show you guys what that looks like. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it's May 6th. It's Tuesday, 2025. I think I said that time right. 12:53 or 12:51 when I said it. Check these ducks out. Trying to court the female. Freaking watch it's giving me a hard time. All right, so I'll stop right here for a second and do a quick pan. These people passed. All right, yeah, so there's like a cool little area over there, a Museum of History and Industry. And it's pretty far away, but you can actually see Gasworks Park over in Fremont, across the water there, like if you're looking like directly north, which I should probably head back to Fremont, because last time I was there, I just filmed the Fremont Troll, but it was dumping rain that day, and I did a quick video of Fremont Pizza, which is really good if you guys want to check that out. It's just a short, but it's pretty quick. This is kind of a really quick recap of the day. We visited the Fremont Troll, went to Fremont Pizza. We actually went to the music shop there. I can't remember what it's called though, but I didn't film in there. But it was a lot of fun though, messing around with all those exotic instruments they have. But anyways, yeah. So this area is really nice and open. It's really pretty quiet. It's a little away from downtown, so it's a lot obviously more laid back. This is a really nice area to hang out, and I'll show you guys some of the outside of the Museum of History and Industry. But here's a little walkway. But one thing, you got all these geese out here, and there's poop everywhere, so you kind of got to watch where you step. All right, let's cruise over here, show you guys some of these old school boats over here. They're actually like wooden, really old, really cool. Yeah, so it says Historic Ships Wharf, Museum of History and Industry. And it says the Center for Wooden Boats, which I'll probably cruise around and check out. I don't know if it's like pay to get in there or not, but whatever. This is, oh god, I didn't even realize that. Freaking Bezos got his name everywhere. Bezos Center for Innovation. Ah, that's great. So there's this pig coming up here. check that out. This reminds me of some of the pigs they have in the Pike Place Market. Like you'll see some of the, there's like the famous brass pig, like right when you get to the sign, which I still haven't done a full video on, which I should. Probably do like a morning video before all the tourists get there, but check this pig out though. Yeah, there we go. Pretty cool. All right. Got a pretty cool clock up here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me kind of. All right, there we go. Yeah, so some of these boats are really old. I don't know any history on them, but I'll walk up here real quick and show you guys. The classic workboat show. Pretty sweet, huh? Arthur Foss. I have no idea who that guy is, but this boat looks pretty awesome. Swift Shore. Huh. Sure they get it all covered up too so it doesn't get damaged. There's another one right here. This is Duwamish, Seattle. Nice. So when I was living in Alaska, in Juneau specifically, you'd see a lot of these wooden boats down there in Auk Bay. If anybody's familiar with the Juneau area, they know what I'm talking about. Auk Bay, it's a really awesome area. Squires is the bar. It overlooks Auk Bay. I used to live there before they did all the construction and they paved it all. But it was a really awesome view. It's still a good view, but there's like, I don't know, they changed it. It used to be like open, like kind of gravelly, but they paved it and all that. But you'd see some really awesome old wooden boats there. And then you'd see some super yachts come through, like some multi-million-dollar yachts, and some really like stupid rich people. They would dock there for weeks on end, and they come into town and have their assistants like load up like 5, 6, 7, 8 grocery carts full of groceries. I'm not even kidding. But you'd see that, and every summer I was there for 4.5 years, so I had plenty of experience in that area. But like these yachts over here, these are nice, right? They're cool, but these things are cute compared to the yachts I used to see out in the out in Auk Bay in Alaska. Oh. Hi there. Didn't realize he's there, standing there. All right, so look at this cool little wooden shack here. I didn't notice this last time I was here. Huh. Pretty sweet. Outdoor classroom. Oh wow. Okay. Nice. It's just a parking lot. Probably gonna cut this out, but I'm gonna walk over to that building, the wooden building. It says the Center for Wooden Boats. Let's find out what's going on here. You can kind of see the needle from here too, another angle of it. All right, I'll do a quick loop back around and actually get closer to the water and show you guys that, but there's that Center for Wooden Boats. Huh. It's like I filmed this earlier, but I'm going to show you guys a quick side view over here. So what we're looking at over here to the left is like basically Queen Anne. There's like Upper Queen Anne where those houses are at. You see those towers up there. But I'm going to go out and get a little closer to the water so you guys can kind of sort of get a view. Well, I want to show you guys a view of South Lake Union, but you can see across the water like I mentioned earlier. You can see Gasworks Park. And it's actually a really awesome view from over there. So at some point during the spring or summer, I'll head back over to Fremont, which I definitely need to do a full video on when it's not dumping rain. And I'll make it a point to do like a specific Gasworks video and spend some time there at the park and show you guys that. Especially in the evening too. I may even do it like in 2 parts. I don't know. We'll see. But just like a daytime video But in the evening, though, everything's lit up in the city from Gasworks view. It just looks amazing, especially in the Burt Gilman Trail when you're cruising by like on a road bike, like cycling. It's really awesome to see it at night. Oh yeah, here's a view of that Arthur Foss boat again. Tug barges, Foss, always ready. That is so cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, so straight ahead you can see Gasworks Park. All right. Yeah, so what's nice too about this area is there's to the right over there, there's a trail. I won't do the whole thing, but I mean, it's really nice, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that. But this is basically this cool little park I wanted to show you guys, and I'll pick the video back up here in a second. Let's do one more quick look. All right, I'm gonna walk over to that trail. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I'm back on some of that trail I was talking about. I haven't been up these stairs yet, and last time I was out in this area, I kind of want to take a look at the view up here, so I'm going to do it right now and show you guys. I don't know if it's cool looking or not, but we're going to find out. So this stairs looks like it just leads to some swanky building, whatever. There's a lot of fancy apartments out here, but I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, coming up here on this strip are some of those cool little I don't know if I mentioned, but the shops over here, but oh yeah, this is a good view. Check it out. Yeah, that's nice. That's worth it. Marina Mart. Hopefully this Marina Mart's open. And the last time I was here, I walked from Soto, which is south of downtown, for those that aren't familiar, all the way out to Ballard, for this place called Next Level Burger. So I walked about 7 or 8 miles to get there, just for fun, and got the burger. It was really good. All right, cool. So that strip I was talking about is pretty much right down there, so I'm just gonna keep filming. I think my allergy pill's finally kicking in. I'm like less stuffy. Just need to rehydrate though. Drank a ton of water before I left this morning, but I'm still parched. I'll probably end up walking since it's so nice outside. Maybe I'll walk around 10 miles. Obviously I'm not gonna film all that. That would bore you guys to death, but so there's not like a ton of action right here specifically, but it gets a little further up. I can't remember. I've only seen this area one time. So like I was saying earlier, like a lot of this is new. Like that place I mentioned earlier, Pizza Mart, that's brand new. Because there's another place that was there. But as far as the construction goes, I mean, it's not as new as it used to be. Some people might hear this and be like, oh yeah, it's not that new. Like, yeah, well, it's new to me. I get that. But like I said, I've been was living at a state for a number of years, and when I came back, all of this was all developed and brand new looking, so it's new to me. And I mean, in general, I mean, it is still fairly new. It hasn't been up for, it's not as anywhere near as old as some of the places out in Pioneer Square that are like hundreds of years old, or over 100 years old, excuse me. But yeah, I guess that Mart place is closed. That sucks. I was hoping to be like a convenience store so I can get something to drink, but anyways, yeah, so this trail, if you stay on it, you'll bump right into Fremont, and you can cross this blue bridge, which is really awesome. It's like this famous blue bridge out there in Fremont. And if you want, you can go up the bridge and then head down the stairs, and it'll set you on the Burt Gilman Trail, which starts, where does it start? I'm trying to remember where it starts. I don't remember. Anyways, I usually start off in the U District and jump on the trail there and ride all the way up to Redmond and back. And on a good day, like last summer, I would start out in Pioneer Square, then head all the way up to Redmond and do some like loops and kind of zigzag, whatever, and that'd be about 100 miles. So it's a really good ride. It's flat, it's fairly easy. No, I'm not saying 100 miles is easy, because it's not, but it's definitely easier because there's not a lot of hills. Once you start climbing hills, like even 20 miles cycling can get pretty brutal if there's a lot of hills involved. But if you're riding flat, you can definitely work your way up to it. Just gotta stay hydrated, sunscreen, stop when you need to, and gotta keep food and like sodium, in your body so you don't dry out, electrolytes. But all right, yeah, this is kind of the gist of this trail right here. It's really nice. But yeah, it'll take you all the way out to Ballard, and I think you can actually keep going. It'll take you to Golden. What's it called? I can't remember the name of the park. Golden Gates or something. I can't remember. But anyways, it's a really cool park though, and it'll take you out to the Ballard blocks as well. I won't directly go right by it, but if we keep going, we'll end up in the U District in Fremont area and further. If you guys are ever in the area and you want to kind of get away from downtown, where it's a little bit more chill, and like grab a bite and head out and hang out in that park area I showed you guys, it's a really good spot to do that. There's also a shaded area too. Like it's pretty sunny out here. It's nice and sunny, but there's definitely there's shaded spots. There's a willow tree out there, all that good stuff. Yeah, definitely a good spot to hang out. I see a lot of people too on their breaks. I'm seeing a lot of badges out here, a lot of like name badges. People go for a walk on their lunch break, whatever. It's nice to get out and be able to get some fresh air. Let's take a look here. Okay, yeah, this place is, what? It says now open? No way. Sweet. The best in Chinese cuisine. This is now open. Wow, last time this place was closed and I was here. Oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna look into that now. Interesting.
See that?
But there's another view right there. South Lake Union. You can see I-5 from here. There's like an observatory up there too. Looks like a church. I want to go check that out one of these days and see what that's all about. But that's a great view. Yeah, I was really hoping there'd be a convenient. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. I see. Never mind. Thought it was a box with like, an ice chest, whatever. When you bags of ice for sale. It says, oh no, it is. Okay, cool. It says Ready Ice. Sweet, this might be the convenience store that I was looking for. Westlake Deli and Grocery. The door's open. Awesome. So I was way off. I thought it was further, like earlier when I was walking. But oh yeah, that's it. Sweet. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop off and get a water and a Gatorade and wrap this video up. Hope you guys like the sliver of South Lake Union and that little park area I showed you with the little museum. If you guys like the video, give it a like, leave a comment, give it a follow if you guys like this kind of stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.